Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me here for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that calls to you, the one that matches with your intuition, and we will begin. All right. For those of you who chose the green spotted stone, we have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Coins, but reversed. Okay, so the Four of Coins, just because it's a reversal, doesn't mean that it's not appearing in our reading. It's still appearing in our reading. And usually it means that this isn't representing someone who may feel their security is threatened a bit, and so they may be hanging on tight. But they have it. I mean, they're hanging on to it. It's just fine, but they may feel like it's threatened. And the fact that this is a reversal, it may be more about that aspect of this card. So sometimes people who are worried about money, who really want to hang tight to it, sometimes people who, it's just sort of, well, they can be kind of stingy with it. They're worried. They hang on tight to it. You know what I mean? So it can be that. So this can represent somebody like this, or it can simply represent somebody who has their sense of security threatened, and that so they feel like they really have to hang on tight. And out of that, I think, may be coming some painful thoughts for one thing with this Ten of Swords, but also maybe some taking charge in even perhaps a verbally aggressive kind of way, like I've got to get this thing, I've got to express my thoughts, I've got to get this thing under control, I've got to follow through with my plan, that kind of thing. So this was reversed, so we'll put it like that. So it may even be that somebody is coming across like that, or even feeling a little bit like a martyr, or feeling like it's been too much. So there's some powerful energy here. And it's verbal. It's not entirely well thought out, because we have the Knight. It's not the King or Queen. It's not entirely well thought out. It's not the great big picture. So whether this is about you feeling like, okay, I can't, maybe these are the Nine of Swords turned into the 10. I can't deal with these thoughts anymore, or the worries anymore, or maybe you're feeling a bit like a martyr. This one can come like that. And maybe you speak out, or maybe this is the result of somebody speaking this way to you. There is a lot of tension here. However, these are minor arcana. They are not major arcana. It's just somebody's not handling everything as well as they could. And it can be just today. It can just be for a moment of today. They're minor arcana. This isn't a huge earth-shattering kind of event. This is just, these cards tend to come up when Spirit is saying, please take good care of you. If this is you and you're feeling like your security is threatened, and a lot of people are, but right away, right now, because of the pandemic and associated economic issues, and you certainly would not be alone if you felt like your security was threatened. Spirit is definitely saying, but this card is saying you hang on. You hang on to your security, all right? So you don't have to have that attitude reversed. And if this is you, there may be a bit of a caution to not speak out of that kind of insecurity or fear or worry, or that feeling like I can't, some feeling devastated for a moment. Now I say moment because these are minor arcana. So it's a caution not to speak out of that right now, perhaps. Because see, now the pages, the Knight of Swords, a lot of times the Knight of Swords charges forward with a plan because it's a good time to do it and it's right to do it. With these cards, I would say probably not. Probably not. Not today anyway. Yeah, if you're feeling like a martyr, if this is you and you're feeling like a martyr, maybe you do need to take care of yourself. Maybe you do need to do some good self-care so that you can get past that. Yeah, so that's probably a good idea. I'm back. I'm sorry, it was getting a little loud out there. Well, I was saying, if this is you, it is good to do self-care. Sometimes before we decide to straighten something out or charge forward or what have you, it's good to rest for a while first. Do it after we sleep, maybe. Sometimes that really is true. Then we have a better perspective. I think Spirit is really saying, and if this is somebody else that's being too aggressive with you, you know, that there's the need for self-care there, right? And maybe taking a pause before you decide what it is you're going to do about that. Definitely the need to take good care of yourself and give yourself time and space, and not feel bad that you need time and space. So I think that's a very reassuring message, though, because that Four of Coins is saying you're hanging in there. You're hanging on. It's going to be okay. All right. Well, that was a really good reading. For those of you who chose this brown banded stone, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Eight of Coins reversed, and we have the Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is a new era coming in, something new, and I am thinking you're watching for your efforts to pay off. You're looking forward to something that will be better coming in the future, that's on the horizon. You're waiting for it to come on the horizon. The Eight of Coins, this can be very productive, you know, work that really gets you ahead. Work that is, you know, probably you're learning. It's not like you're at the top. You're learning with this card, but you're quite productive. But it is reversed, which makes me think there may be something a little bit wrong with that right now for you, and you're looking for something better coming in. And with this Wheel of Fortune, that looks like a good idea to look for something better coming in. We don't know how long with this Three of Wands, but you've got a good start. You've got some good effort put in. So I feel like these two cards are just fine. There's nothing wrong with these cards, but you do have a new era coming in that's going to fix this and make it more upright. Yeah, because I always say about this Eight of Coins guy, like, he's working. I like that card because he's working. He's being very productive. He's getting a lot done. And remember, coins can be money, but they can be increasing your security in other ways, or your health, or what have you. So he's getting things done, and it's work that is not miserable work, but just sort of, boy, I am focused and I'm getting some progress made, that kind of thing. So I find this card is just fine, but when it's reversed, that means there's something that you're not quite there with that yet. And you're looking to some improvement in that in the future. And it looks like you've got a good start on that, and a new era is coming in. So that looks terrific. Yeah, for those of you who chose this black and white stone, the Dalmatian stone, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Six of Cups reversed. So these are minor arcana, but they're good. So the Queen of Wands is about strength, purpose, knowing your priority, fire, enthusiasm. This is a strong person. This is a woman who, or a man, remember gender is interchangeable. So a strong person who is mature, who gets the job done, who knows what her priorities are. She's a good leader. And the Six of Swords would suggest, even though some things have been difficult, she is unwavering in her focus on her main priority. She's unwavering in that. She will do it. And she's actually pulling into some calmer seas. So that's good. I mean, something maybe have been difficult, something she's hearing perhaps with these swords, or something she's discovering, some facts or plans, you know, some plans. Sometimes these are plans that didn't work out, and now they're learning, you know what I mean? But they're really useful. That's useful knowledge to take with you into calmer waters. And then the Six of Cups reversed. So that's nostalgia, but in a, you know, there may be a temptation to look back on negative things, or This may have to do with somebody you've known for a very long time, even since you were young, and you're thinking about that person. There's something about nostalgia a lot of times is really pleasant, but there's this card's reversed, making me think it's kind of maybe bittersweet, or it could be you're reminded of something that has to do with this that was difficult. I think it's our tendency to want to dwell on that stuff and try to figure it all out, especially if you're powerful intellectually. And all these swords here suggest there's some power there intellectually. You want to figure it out. You want to analyze it. You want to see if you can avoid that kind of thing in the future. And sometimes we need to look around us at the calmer waters we're in now, and we need to say, you know what, I'm heading to a better place. I am heading the right direction, and I'm not going to have the same kind of troubles that I've had in the past, because now I know so much more. So sometimes there's that. So this is a very good card. This is a good reading. I see a lot of change and growth here. And you know, if you follow your energy, what gives you energy, like that Queen of Wands does, then you will be going in the right direction. What drains you is something you don't want to be thinking about. For those of you who chose the orange stone, we have these are all minor arcana. We got the Knight of Coins reversed. We got the Seven of Swords. We've got the Five of Coins. So there may be a sense of lack, or feeling a little shut out in the cold, or feeling maybe money worries sometimes health worries, sometimes just feeling like you've been going through something difficult. But now these two are coming into the church where there's abundance and warmth and sustenance. So this is a very transient kind of card. It's not permanent. These are all minor arcana, by the way. So these are probably not big deals. They're just energies that kind of flit through your day or your week. And the Seven of Swords, that's a hidden agenda. That can be worrying about somebody having some secrets or trying to get away with something. You know, again, minor arcana, nothing big. Sometimes it's simply somebody wanting to take more than their fair share. Or, you know, swords are ideas, they're plans. Maybe somebody has some plans that just are sort of selfish or self-serving, and you become aware of that. You know, it doesn't even have to be anybody near you with no major arcana here. This can be somebody you just, you know, you're listening to on the news. This can be anything like that. And maybe it brings about this sort of feeling of uncertainty. And this Knight of Coins, the Knight of Coins guy, well, you know, he moves forward, gradually increasing his security as he goes daily. He's stolid, he's dependable, he is getting practical work done. That's our Knight of Coins. And now he is reversed though. So there may be, that is there though. It's still there. That wonderful energy is there. But the reversal suggests maybe some of this is making you feel less secure in your ability to gradually increase your security, whether that's money or health or what have you. It may have messed with that a bit, but it's here. It is here. And you are moving forward as you should, day by day, doing what you can each day to increase your security. So I think there's a wonderful message there. And this, again, is minor arcana, not a huge deal. You don't have to get too worried about figuring out what all this is, because it's minor arcana, it's passing. But sometimes Spirit will bring these kinds of things up to call our attention to it, because it's sort of bothering us and we don't even know it's bothering us, you know. And maybe Spirit wants to say, come on, just keep doing what you do, you're doing fine. All right, well, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.